This is a quick demo of the page lock component I've vibe coded. So I wouldn't really recommend this for use in a commercial website, but it's a fun example to take a look at, see how it's put together, and you could probably use it on a personal site if you didn't want to. If there's nothing too secret you're protecting, because it's not the most secure thing, but it does work. All right, so let's take a look at this. So if I hit preview, you can see we come over to the browser and it's given us a prompt to enter the password. Now if I enter the wrong password, it's going to tell me that's wrong, and if I put in the correct password, it'll unlock the page and then we can see the content. And you can see we've got this little log out button here, so when I'm done viewing my content I can log out and it takes us back to this page. Now you'll notice this page isn't protected, but this home page is. So let's go and take a look at how this looks in Elements. So we've got our page lock component and I can show and hide this. Now this is just showing and hiding the login panel, because what happens when we set this up, let's go to a new page and we'll go to our components and I'm going to drag in the page lock. So we'll pop this at the top and you can see here it's got just the page lock component, and here it's saying secret content. Now this, whatever content we want to be hidden on the page, we just drop it into this area, and the show login will obviously just show the login window so we can see what it looks like with our theme we've selected. So there, and if you want to change the text as well, you can obviously double click in there and change the text. Same underneath, and for the button we have got, let's have a look, you can edit it here, so you could change that to login, and for the logout button you just double click to edit that. So once this is fine, we can hide that, and then the content we want hidden we can just put inside the page lock there, you can see like that. So let's go and view this in the browser. So again, we've got a locked content area, and the password for both of these pages is password. Let's log in. Boom, we can see the content. Go home, we can see the content on this page. So they're sharing a cookie here that allows you to view both pages, and the reason for this is because they're using the same page ID. So let's just log out of this and we'll go back, and on our secrets page we'll change this to food page. So they're now using different IDs, so you'd have to log in separately to both. Let's password unlock, so we can see the home page, go to secrets, and secrets is locked there. So let's unlock this page, log in, boom, and now we've unlocked both pages, and we can log out of that one, go to secrets, log out of that one. And that's because they're using different page IDs. So if you wanted to lock multiple pages, you just give them the same page ID. And for the login password here, you just type it in here. So we could add in anything there that we wanted. But yeah, you just drop the page lock into each page. Now, pretty straightforward. If you wanted to look at this, there we've got some. It's very straightforward. It's pretty much everything's in one file, which is in the index.html file. Now this is downloaded from the GitHub. We have a list of components that are all open, and you can check these out and learn from each one. In here, this is obviously the page lock. So if you go to GitHub, you can just download the zip and install it that way. Now, if I go back to Elements, into the settings, you can add a pack in the preferences. So you just literally add pack, and then you'd pick the page lock pack. Now let me get back to the code editor. So this is what makes up the pack, and if you wanted to edit this, you would just open this pack up in a text editor. Let me just to show you how that works. So I've got my page lock here and the elements pack, and we can right click and show package contents, or you can drag this whole thing onto a text editor like that, and then you can see all the files inside of it. Now here at the top of the template, we've got a template login form, and this is how you log into the site. Then there's a little bit of PHP here that we inject at the top of the page. That's at page start, so above everything else, and that's kind of the magic bit, really. And then as we come down, we've got we're checking if you're authenticated, or if the user is authenticated. So if they're not authenticated, show the login form, and that's the login form template at the top here. And if they are authenticated, then show the content, which is basically our drop zone that we've added to the component. There's obviously the properties file in here as well, and these are the details that make up the area here. So we could add a lot more properties to here, like we could change colors, borders, things like that. You could add all kinds of options into here, but I've kept it simple in this example. So that's the page lock component. It's just part of our example pack of things to help you learn elements and build your own things. And yeah, so have a play around with it. It works. It's, there's a lot that could be improved in this component, but it's just a quick example for you guys to play around with. So hope you found this useful. And if you've got any questions about this component or expanding it, please ask on the forum and we'll be happy to help out. All right. Thanks for watching this, and I will see you in the next one.